The 2025 Genesis G80. This sedan has now been redesigned and we have a new two-line crest grille along with MLA headlamps and other refined upgrades. But to be honest, this sedan, it looks very similar to what it looked like before. And that's not a bad thing. I've always said this. These new Genesis products, they have a truly royal and prestigious look about them when it rolls down the road, especially when compared to its competitors. But regardless, let's talk about these updates in more detail. So for 2025, the G80 will include standard 4-piston fixed monoblock front brake calipers. We're now going to get the micro lens array, or the MLA technology, in the headlamps, which maximizes the lamp performance in low light areas while minimizing the impact on other vehicles' visibility. That's great to see. And we have new front and rear fascias, new wheel designs, as well as an updated dashboard, a new center stack, and we have a new 3-spoke steering wheel, which I absolutely love. But I also didn't mind the 2-spoke steering wheel either, but a lot of people did complain about that. And for this latest model year, Genesis has addressed the steering wheel. Comment below, let me know if you like these new updates. And for 2025, the G80 will be offered in 10 different exterior colors, and one of the new colors is going to be Vatna Gray, and you have 4 interior color options. Regarding the powertrain, we still have the base 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 300 horsepower, and as an option we have the 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 with up to 375 horsepower. Now a base 2.5 liter turbo G80 is going to start at $57,100, but make sure to add back in $1,250 to the prices that Genesis states for the destination charge. And they are offering all-wheel drive as standard across the board for all of these G80 sedans. And with the base model, you're going to get a 27-inch OLED instrument cluster that's tied into the infotainment display. You're also going to get 18-inch alloy wheels, the 4-piston brakes that I talked about, power front seats, 4-way lumbar support, heated front seats, and heated rear seats. That's really crazy to see. You're also going to get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 12-speaker audio system, 4 USB-C ports, Wi-Fi hotspot, and the Genesis Driver Assist features. However, if you're set on getting the 4-cylinder, I would at least upgrade to the advanced model so you can get the premium Bang & Olufsen sound system. They used to have the Lexicon and I genuinely love that, one of the best audio systems you can get, but for the 2025 G80 they're offering the Bang & Olufsen, so I would at least try to get that, and that's going to set you back $61,900. However, the twin turbo V6, that really does complete the G80 package, and the base V6 Sport model is known as the Advanced, so Sport Advanced, and that has a starting MSRP of $69,600. Again, that's before destination, and you get the more aggressive sporty appearance package. You get an electronically controlled suspension with road preview. You get larger 19-inch sport wheels, dual tip exhausts, the Ergo Motion driver seat, which helps to reduce fatigue on long journeys. And with the 3.5T Sport Advanced, you do get the Bang & Olufsen premium audio, along with the wireless charging pad, rear sunshades, and a pano sunroof. Now the top of the line Sport Prestige Turbo V6, that starts at $77,000, and you do get 20-inch wheels along with real Napa leather seats, carbon fiber trim, rear wheel steering, and rear electronic limited slip differential, as well as a Sport Plus mode and many other features as well. Personally, I would not step up to the Sport Prestige. Those are some great driving enhancements, but I don't think it's worth paying an additional $7,000 to step up from the Sport Advanced to the Sport Prestige, especially since the main feature I want is the better audio. And besides, almost $70,000 for the Sport Advanced, that's still a lot of money, so I'm going to call it quits there. but let me know in the comment section which trim you would go with. And if you're an owner of one of these vehicles, let us know how it's been holding up for you. Some owners have complained about the dealership experience. One person did have some issues with their car, so he wasn't too fond of his G80 ownership. But yes, it's true. It's imperative that you have a high quality Genesis dealership in your area if you're going to consider buying this, because yes, this company does offer an amazing 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, but you need a good dealership in order to take advantage of that warranty. And also, as you just saw, the MSRPs of these things, it's very high, and they also depreciate like crazy. So it's imperative that you negotiate a strong discount on these sedans. I would at least try to go for 10% off MSRP. But another thing that many people noticed was these Genesis dealerships, they're very stingy. They don't seem too motivated to move these vehicles. You email their general managers and they either don't get back to you, or they come back with a really pathetic discount, maybe a grand or two off. But I would suggest you reach out to as many Genesis dealerships as possible. Find the general manager's email on their website and email them directly the vehicle and the discount that you want. And in the description box of this video, I will have a free leasing calculator provided to you by AutoCompanion. And make sure to use this tool, because whether you are financing, paying cash, or leasing, use this calculator because it shows you the incentives that you can qualify for in your local area. And regarding leasing, this calculator will show you the interest rate of a lease along with the residual values. But incentives are powerful because that's always going to stack on top of the dealer discount. So if you negotiate 10% off on a Sport Advanced trim level, it's about $7,000 off. And if there's like an additional $1,000 or $2,000 incentive from Genesis, that's going to stack on top of the $7,000 that you negotiated off the vehicle. So when you reach out to these dealers, don't tell them where you got your numbers from. I'm just sharing the AutoCompanion calculator as a resource for you to use, but the dealership doesn't need to know where you get your information from, and they don't care, quite frankly. But the reason why I tell you to reach out to as many dealers as possible is because eventually one or two of them might get back to you, maybe towards the end of the month, when they actually need to move a vehicle. They'll remember that you reached out and someone might get back in contact with you. So that's the best way to negotiate regarding these Genesis vehicles. Some people say look into the certified pre-owned vehicles as well. And that's true, these things do tank in value, so the CPO market might also be worth considering as well. But again, make sure you have a good local dealership that can service these vehicles. Anyway, I hope you found value with this content. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.